Hello and welcome back to Tales of Lumin. Today we're talking Thief. I started my Let's Play up. I've played an hour and a half of the game, I think, and I've got a bit to say about it. I've also got a couple of questions I want to ask you guys, so here we go. Firstly, the game didn't do so well in reviews. I think most sites, most people, most personalities gave it a pretty average score when they did score it. There were some people that loved the game, and I really mean loved, like 90% plus. And then there were some people that just despised it. And those people, because I skimmed through a couple of those reviews, those people, man, they didn't really have that many good reasons for not liking it. But whatever. There are always those people that give games terrible reviews to drive traffic to their sites, or maybe to their channels, or whatever. Because, you know, people want to hear why the game got such a bad score. Why it was rated so badly. Why this person thought it was that terrible. So I guess that is probably working out for those people. Probably. They are terrible people, but it's working out for them. Anyway. Played about an hour and a half, around that much. And I have been enjoying myself. You know, it does feel, and this is what most of them said, like a good stealth game. I can't really comment too much on the story, because I've only seen a little bit of it. But thus far, I mean, it seems interesting. And I can tell you it seems interesting because I personally want to know what's going to happen next. I'm kind of interested in finding out how it's going to progress from this point. There's a lot of mystery involved, and I'm interested in that. Why wouldn't I be? Mystery is fun. And sneaking is fun. Stealthy games are fun. Looting. Don't get me started on how much fun I've been having looting. And I mentioned at the start of my Let's Play that I'm going to try and resist. I'm going to try and practice restraint. I'm not going to loot everything. And I think that in the bit that I've played, I've done kind of well. I haven't gone out of my way to try and pick up every single item, to try and loot every single coin purse. So I've been doing well. You guys better be proud of me. Because I do think if I had tried to loot each and every single item in each and every map, the prologue alone would have taken me 2.5 hours. No one wants to see that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I didn't do it. I did resist. And man, let's talk for a moment about the visuals of the game. I do have 1 or 2 small gripes where some of the visuals are concerned. What is this mosquito thing here? Cinematics. I don't know what they were thinking with the cinematics. They look terrible. The colors are all washed out, and it can't just be me seeing them like that. Is it just me? And then, on top of that, the graphical fidelity in the cinematics, subpar. Maybe they didn't run it at max when they were, you know, setting all of this up, when they were recording the cinematics on their end. Maybe not everyone gets to run the game on ultra settings with all the anti-aliasing and anti-anisotropic filtering and all that other stuff. That could be. But why? Why would you do that to your cinematics? To me, the gameplay looked so much better than the cinematics. So much better. So if they had just rendered the cinematics in the game engine and let us sort of experience it like that, that would have been much better. So that's actually it. That's the only negative that I've come across thus far. But the visuals, the gameplay itself, the shading, the lighting, the character models, the city itself, the grim, dark, gritty feel it has. Man, I like it. And it kind of Now this is in my honest opinion. It makes Dishonored feel like a little fairy tale. It makes Dunwall City seem like a happy place. It really does. Just watch. Watch the Let's Play or play it for yourself and see what I mean. It's crazy. It's crazy how depressing some of it feels. In a good way, but also in a bad way. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I had so much fun going through the hour and a half or so that I played for a second time to try and find end screen slates to use. So what I did was, I played through it, I saved when I was done, and that's the part that I recorded. Then I started the game over again on the easiest difficulty, and I hid all the UI elements, the entire HUD, and I played through it with a clean screen. Then I went around and just looked for nice scenes to record for the end screen, and some of that stuff is amazing. Just take a moment to look at the end screen visuals that I've set up. I realize they are, you know, kind of covered, or at least the gameplay parts that I've recorded are kind of covered by the playlists and the 2 new little bubble things that I put there with subscribe and like, share and favorite. Kind of covered by that, but you can still see what I'm talking about there. Just look at them. I'm gonna have a different one for pretty much every single video, just because I like doing that. It makes me happy. So I go out of my way to set things like that up. But look at it. I gotta say that if anything, you can agree with me about the visuals of the game, it's stunning. But there you go. I've been having a good time sneaking around, looting things, stealing things, moving kind of fast. That was a little bit weird at first, how quick Garrett moves now. But just imagine they had made it the same as Thief 1. In Thief 1, you felt much taller. Much taller. No matter what stance you're in, you just felt much taller in Thief 1. And you were much slower. I mean, that's a fact. Garrett now seems so much more nimble. And some parts of the game, like for instance right at the start, where you run in with Aaron, who is, I must just say, absolutely beautiful. I think I'm in love. Some of the parts feel like Assassin's Creed. It's strange. It's a little jarring seeing that in Thief. But I have faith. I think I'm going to be enjoying Thief as I play through it. And not just the gameplay. I do think that the story is going to appeal to me, at least a little bit. And as I mentioned at the start, I'm kind of keen to see what happens, so that's a good sign. Now you guys can let me know what you think. I realize not everyone's able to play the game yet, but come this weekend you will be able to. Come this weekend everyone will be able to buy and play the game and let me know what they think or thought of it. I don't know how long it is, so I don't know if you're going to be able to like play through all of it and tell me this is what I thought, this is my big picture. You don't have to. You can just tell me what you think of the starter experience, the beginning of the game. Or you can just watch my Let's Play, experience it with me, and let me know what you think every step of the way. I was a little confused right from the start, but I'm not going to get into that now because I just uploaded the first part and nothing more. But you guys can let me know what you think about the visuals, about the story thus far, and I suppose most importantly, let me know how you think this game is compared to the older ones. I know you're not supposed to do that, and I didn't go into this expecting Thief 1, 2, or 3. I didn't. I knew it was going to be different. But it is interesting to me hearing the different perspectives that people have. So let me know. Let me know. Enjoy the Let's Play, and have a good day. Have a good day. Check back soon for more, give this video a like, share it, and do all that other good stuff. You can favorite it as well, if this is in fact one of your favorite videos ever. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Honestly, I don't. Happy that.